The thing that I love about art is when something just grabs me and just transports me somewhere. If I feel like I'm part of something bigger, or if I'm learning something or being challenged about something, then I really like that. In one way, it's totally different from science, though, because it is incredibly subjective. And, you know, science, for all the discussion we hear about for, you know, climate change, which is so in the news at the moment, and, you know, we have to give people every side of the story so they can make up their own mind. And it's like, actually, no. Science isn't a process of sitting around and having a discussion at a cafe. Science is about, you know, testing an idea and getting a really, you know, finding out the answers and then challenging those answers and refining the test until you get the right answer. And that's the science bit of it. The politics of it is, you know, that's more like art. That's about discussing and coming to a conclusion about things.
Actually, that's great, because that answers one of my questions, which is you've done such a fantastic job in making...
I just love live stuff. So anything that's interacting with people, especially smart people, or really engaging. Like, I just like learning from people and telling, actually. I like telling a lot.
What do you think, Bernie?
Look, I think it's really clever. Now, I'm not sure if it was clear to everyone, but what you're actually doing is you're making an electric circuit, aren't you? I mean, the antenna's one electrode.
I really like hanging out with people who I'm just completely at ease with. So spending time with my partner and friends and dogs and, yeah. Yeah. I had no idea about her work before I went there. I just, you know, it was one of those things I was doing during Science Week. I noticed it, first of all, because I thought it was hanging upside down. I wanted to tell Alison before the exhibition was open. So I said, oh, sorry, one of your pieces, they've hung it upside down. And this is before I knew what the work was. And it's because all the birds are lying on their back. And she said, no, those birds are dead. They're the ones that are, you know, are dying off because of habitat loss. And I was like, oh. So once I got what it was about, then it just became this really powerful piece. She and her partner Boyd live on a national park, like they back into a national park. They've been there for 20 years. And over that time, they've seen the bird populations drop, like really dwindle, because of the feral cattle that have just allowed basically agistment in this national park. The excitement I have from science is, wow, like, you know, I really get excited about understanding stuff, but it's definitely up here. Whereas that, it was like a heart tug, that the feeling I had looking at and knowing what this piece meant to Alison. And so when I'm, you know, I'll happily stand there and stare at it. It's just bringing back that moment where you feel this kind of relief that people really do care and can live that way. And I don't know, it's just seeing that, you know, we're part of this big picture and we have a role in it, and you know, it's not all just ours for the taking.